Ready to read the AI classrooms of tomorrow? Project New Gen Language Teachers. Our topic for today, how AI teaches inequality, how language models reinforce social divides. Artificial intelligence is now part of everyday life. It helps us write, search, translate, grade, recommend, and plan. In schools, language teachers and university teachers are increasingly asked to use generative AI tools and large language models for lesson preparation, feedback, and student support. But AI does not enter education as a neutral tool. It learns from human language, and human language already carries social inequalities. That means AI can repeat and sometimes intensify the very patterns we are trying to challenge. Language models are trained on massive collections of text from the internet, books, articles, and online conversations. These texts reflect who is visible, who is valued, and who is ignored. If some groups appear mainly in stereotypical roles, the model learns those associations. For example, a doctor is usually a man. If certain languages or accents are underrepresented, the model treats them as less standard. If a society has a history of discrimination, the model can absorb that history too. Language matters here. Research in linguistics shows that the way we phrase things shapes how we think about groups. When a stereotype is described in abstract terms for one group, but concrete terms for another, stereotypes become stronger. Language models learn these patterns and reproduce them at scale. In chatbot use, bias is often subtle. A model may sound polite and helpful, but still produce different kinds of responses depending on the identity implied in the prompt. Studies have found that LLMs can show in-group favoritism, meaning more positive language about us, and more negative or hostile language about them. In practice, this can mean that a chatbot describes some groups as capable, thoughtful, or professional, while framing others as less competent or more problematic. This is especially important in education. A chatbot may offer richer explanations to one student profile and simpler, lower expectation responses to another. It may also offer culturally biased suggestions for learning or teaching, or produce examples in reading texts that center dominant cultures and leave others out. And these biases do not stay inside the screen. In healthcare, algorithms trained on cost data have underestimated the needs of Black patients because lower spending was mistaken for lower illness. In hiring, resume screening systems have downgraded women's qualifications when training data reflected male-dominated past hiring. In policing, risk tools and predictive systems have reinforced over-policing of already marginalized communities by treating biased arrest data as objective truth. This is how inequality becomes self-reinforcing. A system trained on unequal history helps produce unequal decisions today. Those decisions then create new data that confirms the same pattern tomorrow. For teachers, the key point is simple. AI can support learning, but it can also repeat stereotypes and silence multilingual voices. That is why students need to learn not only using AI, but also to question its results. And we are the ones to teach it to them.